Hello passionate Celtic FC fans, this is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now onto the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers, your support is crucial. Hail hail, the whispers have started swirling around the Scottish football scene, with an intriguing rumor gaining momentum that none other than David Beckham, the global football icon and business magnate, might be considering stepping into the heart of Scottish football by buying Celtic FC. Yes, you heard that right. Beckham, the Manchester United legend and LA Galaxy superstar whose name has been synonymous with football and glamour and savvy off-pitch ventures, could be eyeing the storied boys as his next big investment. While nothing is official yet, the chatter is that Beckham's team of advisors and financial experts have been in preliminary talks with key figures close to Celtic's board. This potential acquisition would not only shake the Scottish Premiership, but could also dramatically alter the club's trajectory on the European stage. Imagine the possibilities if Beckham brings his international appeal, marketing prowess, and deep pockets to Celtic Park. The idea alone has football fans across Glasgow and beyond buzzing with excitement and speculation, wondering how this might affect the club's identity, transfer policies, and overall ambitions. Of course, the Celtic faithful are known for their passion and protective nature towards their club, so such a seismic change could spark both hope and controversy in equal measure. The murmurs also suggest that Beckham's interest is more than just financial. He reportedly harbors a genuine affection for Celtic's history and fanbase. These talks, although in very early stages, suggest a possible new chapter for one of Scotland's most iconic clubs, potentially blending Beckham's global reach with Celtic's rich local heritage, adding fuel to the fire. Insiders claim that Beckham has been quietly observing Celtic's operations and recent performances, possibly envisioning a future where the club elevates itself from domestic dominance to continental contenders. It's said that Beckham's acquisition strategy wouldn't be a typical buy and hold. Rather, he might bring fresh ideas about youth development, international scouting, and commercial expansion, building a club that can compete with Europe's elite. For a club like Celtic, which already boasts a loyal and passionate fan base and a proud tradition, the involvement of Beckham could mean a significant injection of resources and expertise, creating a buzz that extends far beyond Scotland's borders. Imagine the transfer possibilities with Beckham's connections in global football markets, potentially attracting top talent or nurturing emerging stars through improved infrastructure and coaching. Of course, such an endeavor would come with its challenges, from managing expectations of fans to navigating the financial complexities of Scottish football. Yet the mere prospect of Beckham stepping into the boardroom has reignited conversations about the future of football investment in Scotland, and whether other high-profile figures might follow suit. There's talk that this rumored takeover could serve as a catalyst for revitalizing Celtic's brand, both locally and internationally, and might even inspire a fresh wave of supporters eager to see the club rise to new heights. The idea that Beckham could be the architect of such a transformation has certainly captured imaginations, with football pundits and fans alike speculating on the potential impact on Celtic's playing style, recruitment policy, and commercial partnerships. The rumor mill goes further to suggest that Beckham's interest might not just be driven by pure business motives, but by a desire to reconnect with the game on a personal level, in a role that allows him to influence football beyond the pitch. Given Beckham's extensive experience as a player and ambassador for the sport, owning Celtic could be a unique platform for him to leave a lasting legacy in a footballing community steeped in tradition and fervor. Sources close to the matter hint that Beckham admires Celtic's rich culture, their working-class roots, and the passionate support that fills Celtic Park match after match. This emotional connection could be a significant factor in his potential investment decision, possibly making this more than just a financial transaction. Moreover, there's speculation that Beckham could leverage this opportunity to promote football in Scotland on a global stage, attracting international attention and investment to the Scottish Premiership, which has long been overshadowed by leagues in England and continental Europe. If this rumor materializes, it might encourage other former football stars or global entrepreneurs to view Scottish clubs as viable investment opportunities, potentially leading to a new era of competition and innovation within the league. The mere thought of Beckham donning a Celtic blazer in the boardroom or participating in club events excites fans and media alike, sparking endless debate about how this could reshape the club's identity and future ambitions. Adding to the intrigue, some sources hint that Beckham's potential takeover could coincide with a broader strategy to expand Celtic's influence in North America and Asia, where the club's fanbase has grown steadily over the years. Beckham's previous ventures, including his high-profile roles in Major League Soccer and ownership stakes in Inter Miami, showcase his ability to tap into international markets and create synergies that benefit football clubs on multiple levels. If he brings this expertise to Celtic, we could witness a surge in global sponsorships, merchandising, and media deals, significantly boosting the club's revenues and enabling a more competitive squad in European competitions. Of course, this would require careful balancing to maintain the club's Scottish identity and its deep-rooted connection to the local supporters who have stood by Celtic through thick and thin. Some traditionalists might view this as a risky move, fearing that commercial interests could overshadow Celtic's core values. However, others might welcome the opportunity to see their club become a global brand while retaining the essence of what makes Celtic unique. The involvement of a figure like Beckham, with his blend of footballing pedigree and business acumen, might just be the spark needed to bridge these worlds, turning Celtic into a club that respects its past while embracing a bold, ambitious future. The speculation also raises questions about the future leadership at Celtic. Beyond Beckham's possible acquisition, would he bring in a new management team or work alongside existing figures who have been instrumental in the club's recent successes? There's talk that Beckham might seek to appoint a director of football with experience in global markets alongside a sporting director who understands Celtic's unique position in Scottish football. This could lead to a reimagining of the club's recruitment strategy, perhaps focusing on unearthing talent from underexposed regions and blending experienced internationals with homegrown players. Fans might also wonder about the impact on the club's youth academy, which has been a point of pride and a source of several promising talents. Beckham's involvement could inject fresh investment and expertise into nurturing young prospects, ensuring that Celtic's future is sustainable and competitive. The rumor suggests a vision that balances ambition with a respect for tradition, something that could resonate well with supporters if managed with transparency and care. Of course, any such transformation would require time, and supporters might need patience as the club adjusts to this new era. But if the buzz around Beckham's interest holds any truth, it certainly signals an exciting and transformative period on the horizon for Celtic Football Club. Rumors circulating within the football community also speculate on how this potential takeover might affect Celtic's fierce rivalry with Rangers. With Beckham's high-profile involvement, the dynamics of Old Firm derbies could shift dramatically, injecting even more intensity and global interest into these historic encounters. A financially stronger Celtic, backed by Beckham's resources and influence, might translate into more competitive squads capable of challenging Rangers' dominance and even extending their reach into European competitions. This could revive one of football's most passionate rivalries with a fresh sense of purpose and international spotlight, possibly attracting broadcasters and sponsors from around the world. However, with such high stakes, there's also speculation about how Rangers might respond to maintain their position, possibly prompting a wave of investment and strategic changes across Scottish football. The potential for Beckham to elevate Celtic's status and the Scottish Premiership at large is a tantalizing prospect, raising questions about how football in Scotland might evolve if the major clubs start attracting globally recognized figures and investment. The buzz among fans is that this could be the beginning of a new chapter in Scottish football history, where ambition meets tradition on a larger, more competitive stage. Whether this rumor will materialize remains to be seen, but the mere suggestion has already stirred passions and debates across football forums, social media, and fan gatherings, adding yet another layer to this unfolding story. There's talk that Beckham might be considering more than just an ownership role, potentially aiming for a hands-on involvement in Celtic's broader community initiatives and charitable efforts. Beckham has long been associated with philanthropy and social causes, and integrating these values within Celtic's extensive community outreach programs could deepen the club's connection to its supporters and the local community. This could bring a more holistic approach to the club's identity, blending business ambitions with social responsibility. It's rumored that Beckham envisions Celtic not just as a football powerhouse, but as a beacon of positive change, leveraging its platform to influence areas like youth education, health, and social inclusion. Such a vision could resonate deeply with the Celtic supporters, who have always valued the club's role beyond the pitch. If Beckham's involvement pushes these values to the forefront, it might create a more inclusive and engaged club culture, attracting new fans and partners who share these ideals. Of course, delivering on such ambitions would require careful planning, and collaboration with existing community leaders, but the potential impact could be significant, turning Celtic into a global football club with a conscience. This dimension of the rumored takeover adds a refreshing perspective on what ownership could mean, beyond just the financial and competitive aspects. The timing of these rumors is also notable, as Celtic recently faced challenges in European competitions and are looking to consolidate their domestic dominance. Beckham's potential involvement could be seen as a response to the need for fresh ideas and resources to propel the club forward. With the increasing commercialization of football globally, having a high-profile owner like Beckham might provide Celtic with a competitive edge both on and off the pitch. This could be crucial in retaining and attracting top talent, modernizing facilities, and enhancing the fan experience, both locally and internationally. The rumor also raises questions about how this might influence Celtic's marketing and branding strategies, possibly incorporating Beckham's global influence to expand their reach and appeal. Fans and pundits alike are debating whether this could lead to a new era where Celtic not only dominate Scottish football, but also regularly compete against Europe's best clubs. The prospect of Beckham's involvement has certainly sparked renewed optimism among supporters, eager to see Celtic reclaim a bigger role on the continental stage. Even if this remains just a rumor for now, the buzz around it has re-energized discussions about Celtic's potential and future ambitions in a competitive football landscape. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Some insiders speculate that Beckham's interest might even be part of a broader vision to eventually link Celtic with other football projects around the world, creating a network of clubs that share resources, talent, and expertise. Such a multi-club ownership model is becoming increasingly popular in global football, allowing owners to optimize player development, commercial activities, and branding across different markets. If Beckham adopts such a strategy, Celtic could benefit from connections to clubs in the United States, Asia, or elsewhere in Europe, opening up pathways for player loans, joint marketing campaigns, and shared innovations in sports, science, and technology. This interconnected approach could significantly boost Celtic's competitiveness and financial stability, making them a pioneering club in Scottish football's evolving landscape. Fans might see this as a bold and modern approach, aligning with Beckham's image as a forward-thinking football entrepreneur. Of course, this would require careful management to ensure Celtic's unique identity and traditions remain intact while embracing global opportunities. The idea that Beckham could steer Celtic into such uncharted territory adds an extra layer of excitement and speculation to an already fascinating rumor. Further intrigue surrounds the financial details of the potential takeover, with analysts speculating on the valuation of Celtic and the investment required from Beckham. Given the club's rich history, large fan base, and commercial potential, estimates suggest a multi-million-pound deal which could see significant capital injections into transfers, stadium improvements, and academy facilities. The rumor suggests that Beckham's team is conducting thorough due diligence to assess the club's financial health, legal considerations, and potential for growth. This meticulous approach indicates a serious interest rather than a passing headline-grabbing story. Financial experts note that such a deal would not only impact Celtic's future, but could also set a precedent for investment in Scottish football, attracting other high-profile owners and increasing the league's overall competitiveness. The strategic value of Celtic as a global brand, combined with Beckham's star power, could unlock new revenue streams and sponsorship deals, transforming the club's financial landscape. For supporters, the prospect of this financial boost is tantalizing, as it could translate into a stronger team, better facilities, and a more vibrant matchday atmosphere. The speculation continues to gather momentum, suggesting this could be one of the most significant football stories in Scotland in recent years. Adding a final twist to the tale, some commentators speculate that Beckham's interest might also involve a long-term vision of developing Celtic's women's team and broader sporting projects. Given the global growth of women's football and Beckham's previous support for expanding the sport, this could signal a comprehensive strategy to invest in all facets of the club. Strengthening the women's team, improving facilities, and increasing visibility could make Celtic a leading club in women's football, as well aligning with broader societal trends and fan expectations. This potential focus on inclusivity and diversity within the club would likely be welcomed by many supporters and could attract new audiences. The rumor hints that Beckham sees Celtic as more than just a football club, rather a multifaceted sports institution with deep community ties and global aspiration. If these whispers prove true, it might herald a new era where Celtic leads the way, not only in Scottish football, but also in promoting equality and innovation across sports. This added dimension to Beckham's possible involvement enriches the narrative and fuels the ongoing buzz around the future of Celtic FC, making this rumor all the more compelling and eagerly followed by fans and media alike. In conclusion, while the talks remain firmly in the realm of speculation, the idea of David Beckham buying Celtic FC has captured the imagination of football fans and insiders across Scotland and beyond. The potential for such a high-profile figure to take the helm of one of Scotland's most historic clubs introduces a fascinating blend of football heritage, commercial ambition, and community values. Whether this rumor evolves into reality or simply remains a tantalizing what if, it has undeniably sparked fresh discussions about the future direction of Celtic and Scottish football as a whole. Fans are left dreaming of what a Beckham-backed Celtic might look like. A club with the resources to compete at the highest level, the global reach to expand its brand, and the heart to remain true to its passionate supporters. As this story unfolds, one thing is certain: the prospect of Beckham's involvement has reignited a passion for the game and opened up a world of possibilities for Celtic FC. Keep your eyes and ears open, because this rumor could be just the beginning of a new and exciting chapter in Scottish football history. Hello fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.